So, buddy, Manchester United obviously lost 2-1 to Arsenal in the pre-season friendly, but there was a lot of positives to take from that game. And it was a very, very, very good game. I think Manchester United, there's a lot of positives to take, particularly in that first half. And we did play some really, really good football in that game. To be honest with you, listen, Arsenal, they scored an offside goal. And listen, I think Manchester United won the penalty shootout. I mean, it was a good eye-opener to see what we're kind of expecting against an opposition team, and there is still a lot to work on. Yes, half the first team is missing, so you can't really take it with a pinch of salt. It is a pre-season game, but again, injuries hit Manchester United. Leno Euro and Rasmus Højlund going off injured. It's so disappointing because these players are such good players, and they offer a lot to Manchester United, the young and up-and-coming players. And obviously it's difficult seeing them go down and be injured like that. I mean, it's disappointing. And listen, that just shows we need more depth. I think this should be the real eye-opener for Manchester United, Ineos, that we need to get another centre-back into the club, whether that be De Ligt, Branthwaite, whoever that may be. We need another centre-back coming into the club. With Højlund, it does just seem like a little injury. And obviously we've got quite a good attacking department. Hoping that he won't be out for too long, but we're gonna have to see what the assessments say. It's too early to kind of decide what's happened, but listen, it is really, really disappointing. I expected these sort of players to kind of play most of the game, and when Leno Euro being behind in terms of the sessions, there could have been a precaution taking him off. I think this game just learned that we need way more depth, and that's something that Manchester United need to do going into next season. Because listen, we're going to massively lose out if we don't have depth in players, and we don't kind of go into the squad. If we don't go into games with at least a bit of depth, and that's going to massively cost us. It cost us last season with the defensive depth. We've got good players. It's all about keeping the squad fit, and we know how much injuries can affect us, so we need to kind of learn our lessons. But overall, I think the Arsenal game is really, really well. We played some really, really good possession football. Onana was sweeper keeping. We were winning headers. I think the goal was fantastic. What a ball by Rashford to Højlund. And we did have chances to score. I mean, Amad Diallo had one. Mason Mount had a shot on target. It was a good opportunity to see some players. I think the standout players were Harry Amas. He was fantastic. He's a special player. Someone who's very young, kind of literally played exactly like Luke Shaw, can get on the ball, had a very, very good relationship with Rashford, was making some really good tackles and interceptions, is a physical player. As well as Harry Amas, you've got, I think, Toby Collier. I think he's definitely one Manchester United need to look out for. He was really, really good. I think in that midfield, it's a tough position to play, especially when you're coming up against kind of senior pros. And he did do really, really well. He just seemed press resistant. He had a very, very good drive on him. And he was really, really good. I think Rashford as well had a better game. Great assist. Looked a bit more sharp. I think Amad as well showed glimpses again. Unfortunately, couldn't really make the kind of impact that he's made in previous games. But still a very, very positive game for him nonetheless. Højlund as well, as I said, in the minutes that he played, he got a goal. Defensively, I thought we were good. We did kind of get caught a few times. But other than that, I think we played out from the back really, really well. And yeah, I'm happy with the way that it went. I mean, listen, we did lose the game, but that goal was clearly very, very offside, so you can't really do much about that. But we did learn a lot of things from this game. We kind of learned about what Erik ten Hag's going to try and do in the league as well. We can see that Manchester United playing out from the back. And yeah, overall, I thought it was a good game. A real eye opener. It's the first kind of pre-season game that I've watched fully. And there's a lot of patterns, a lot of positive play, and a lot of positives to take much rather than negatives. We've got 2 pre-season games left, Real Betis and Liverpool. Listen, let's see what happens in those games, whether Manchester United will win them or not. But yeah, hopefully we can get some positive injury news surrounding Leno Euro and Rasmus Højlund, because they're going to be 2 key players that we need And this has kind of been a match reaction for the game against Arsenal. I think a lot of very, very good players, a lot of players with a good ability, and players some very, very, very good quality. And he will offer so much to the Manchester United team. I just think we've got to be careful with injuries. And yes, people say there's issues with the pitch, but still, it's still disappointing to see when Manchester United players are going off injured. But this has been a match reaction. Drop a like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.